Yes, there we are. That's better, isn't it? Sorry about that, gang. Evening, gang. Here we are on the little Sunday night get-together once again. It's Sunday, the 1st of February, 2026. 2026. I remember last week someone pulled me up. I said 2025. Do you remember, actually, when we used to write cheques? Whatever. I can't remember the last time I wrote a cheque now, actually. Oh, I could look in my... Should I look at my stubs and see when the last one is I wrote? Hang on a minute. I don't know if I got it now. Oh, yes, I have. I've still got it. I've still got my checkbook here. Let me see the last time I wrote a cheque. That's interesting, isn't it? As you can see, nothing is prepared, as always, boys and girls. Yep, you can hear me now, can't you? Good. Excellent. Here, the last time I wrote a cheque was for... Wow. For the electricity in my caravan. 16th of December 2019. That is the... Yeah, look, I don't want to tell you which bank I'm with, but there we are. In case you try and scam me. Oh, there's people. They're queuing up outside that bank, wait for me to get to that hole in the wall. Not me, my friends. I go into the bank. I go into the bank, dear. Behind the closed doors so that no one can see her. Look at this. It's not going to tell you where I'm with them. Look. 16, 12, 19. Can you even believe that? When's the last time you wrote a cheque? I bet it's some time ago, innit, eh? Blimey, can't believe it. Anyway, yeah, do you remember when we also write cheques and the year would change and for the next 3 months you'd still be putting the year before, wouldn't you? And so, oh, I'm sorry, that's a wrong date on it. Mind you, not as bad as someone giving me the wrong date on a prescription, which happened to me just before Christmas. After I come out of A&E, they gave me a prescription for antibiotics. Wrong date on the prescription. That night, as it happens, Tesco's pharmacy open till 8 p.m. Look at the watch. It's 7 p.m. My delightful neighbour, Dave, volunteered to go down because I was so ill with the flu and the chest infection business going on. And he went down there. I get a phone call at 20 to 8. Chris, you won't believe this. They've got the wrong date on the prescription. And of course I couldn't do it. They wouldn't give me the blooming prescription, so then we had to go all the way down to hospital that same night and find the doctor who dealt with me to change it over, who apologised. The people make mistakes, don't they? At least the mistake didn't cost me my life, as sometimes it does, doesn't it? Anyway, welcome along, boys and girls. Just to let you know, to contact me on the show, I am not in any sort of chat box or comments section, okay? While I'm live, it's impossible to do that, as various people are having conversations with each other in there. So way to get me a message directly is to text. If you have a UK phone, text on that number there, okay? 07451 287 337, 07451 287 337, or you can send an email just below there, chris@chrisreardon.co.uk. They are the two ways to get a message to me. A little bit later on, we might open up a phone call, might open up phone lines and things like that. If you fancy a little chat to me, there's only one phone line here, okay? So if someone calls in, when there's someone on the phone, no one else will be able to get through, all right? So we may or may not do that later on. We'll see how it goes. So don't forget, to get me a message, text it in up there, 07451 287 337, or email, please, at the bottom there, chris@chrisreardon.co.uk. Some of you are already in there. Good evening to Patricia in Manchester. Hello, Patricia, in Granada television area. Evening to Maureen in the Thames London Weekend television area. Shania's there in the Southern TVS Meridian television area. Evening, Shania. I felt a little bit elevated today, Shania. I don't know if you saw the playback of the Mass this morning. Have a look. Go to the communion bit. And I was told to stand there, strangely enough. Very strange. You'll see exactly what I mean, darling, all right? Evening to the lovely Zoe. She likes to call me Uncle Chris now, which is all right. I don't mind that. Uncle Chris. Am I sort of your uncle? I'm probably a bit older than your uncle age now, aren't I? 62. Uncles are sort of... I don't know, depending on your age, of course. If you're small, I think uncles can be like in their sort of, 25 to sort of 45 is sort of uncle age. After that, it's even older, isn't it? And I'm in the after that now. you, you know, how many other people is the same as this, right? You know those forms? Tick this box. Below 18, 18 to 25, 25 to 35. Who's on the last box? We have one fella here. I can't remember, fella or lady. Sorry, I can't remember. Who's 85? I think you might be on the last box as well. Tick. Hello, Zoe. Good evening, Uncle Chris. How are you tonight? I'm okay. Yeah, I'm okay. She's feeling better now, thankfully. She's not been too well. Poor Zoe. Have you, my love? Jason Hughes with us. Good evening to Kirsty. She's in Benfleet in Essex. Evening. Looking forward to tonight's live. Thank you, Kirsty. Enjoyed the vlog with Sharon in the bed shop where I purchased a new bed at enormous expense, although not as enormous as some of you suggested in the comment section of the show there, as I could have spent. The thing is, that bed gets slept in, I don't know, 10 times 40, about 40 times a year. That's it. 40 times a year. The bed here, the rest of that 40, unless I'm not going away, unless I'm away on holiday or something like that, you know. So you don't really want to spend too much in there. But yeah, I got a nice bed from that downtown shop, didn't I? If you might have seen the video. If not, you can always watch it later on, okay? Good evening to Dean. Evening to Dean. He's purchased me a little duck, apparently. A duck ornament. We do like ducks. Actually, I've got my Donald Duck mug here that I purchased from Disney in Paris. Actually, I've got a set of them. I think they're about, I can't remember how much they were now. I think they were about 15 to 20 euros each. And I bought 7 of these. There were, actually, it's not quite the set. There were 8, but I just didn't like the other one. You know, and it's not like you're going to keep them. And if you were going to, like, wrap them up and keep them as a investment, because believe me, Disney, merchandise is highly sought after. Have a look over on eBay. I've got one item right over there, like a witch's thing, that I got in 1999 or 2000, one of those two. Here, look. And I think I looked this up once. There you go, there's my Disney, it's a snow globe thing. Isn't that funny? All those years and the snow still comes down. Look, all these witches. And it makes noise. Look, it's got a wind. I don't want to... The trouble is, if I wind it up, can you stop it once it's going? No, I don't want to wind it up because it just... Oh, go on, a little bit then. Evil. Yes. Anyway, that's a witch's thing. This is a good 25 years old. Hang on, let me put this back. You're going to read... Trouble is, you're going to hear that for the next 5 minutes now because there's no way of shutting the damn thing off. But I think that was worth a bit. I mean, don't get me wrong, not thousands of pounds or anything like that. Not like jewellery and stuff like that. But they do increase in value. And really, if I'd have bought the 8 of these as a set, then you want to keep them in the box, put them in a cupboard and bring them out 50 years later. Well, how can you enjoy them then? You know, and I've been drinking today out of Donald's cup. And very tasty the tea was as well there. Good evening to Gary Ross. Hello to you, sir. Daryl's there. Evening, Daryl. He's watched the latest vlog and the guide around the luxury Waterside Media Centre, otherwise known as the Rusty Old Caravan. Enjoyed seeing it. A great insight into your life. Well, my sad, lonely, pathetic life, I think, to be honest, Daryl. Sad, lonely, pathetic. Oh, it stopped already. Must need a new spring, like some of us do. Thank you very much. Zoe says, my uncle is in his 50s. There you go. My dad, however, will be 65 this year. Oh, right, okay. So he's just a little touch older than me, Zoe. Thank you very much. Actually, when I'm doing my karaoke nights, one of the things I like to say now, when there's some youngsters down there, when I say youngsters, 20, 19, 20, 25, 28, they're young to me. I do say to them, What do you think? Anyway, me standing up here, 63, 62 years old. What's your granddad doing tonight? And they're sitting at home, you know. I said last night, they're probably sitting on one of those chairs, you know, with a cutout at the bottom so that they don't have to leave the chair for anything whatsoever. I mean, you'd have to eventually because it would start smelling, wouldn't it? Oh, no. Anyway, there we are. Thank you, Zoe. Good evening. Winnie's there. Good evening, Winnie. Hello, my love. She's been enjoying the vlogs as well. Thank you, Winnie. And good evening to Liz Dolman. Hello to you, Liz. Welcome along to the show. She's loving the channel. Can you say hello to son Steve? Sorry, my husband, Steve. Hello, Steve. And Matthew as well there, please. Hello to you lot, Liz. And Steve and Matthew, whereabouts are you in the world? If it's your first message through, do let us know where you are because we do quite like to know. Okay, just a reminder: use that text message to get me a message. Don't put a message to me in the chat box because I'm not in it. It's impossible to pull out my messages from the general conversation in there. But if you've not told us where you are before, do let us know. Okay, Linda in Leicester there as well this evening, or of course you can use the email Chris at chrisreardon.co.uk. Nice and easy. Chris at chrisreardon.co.uk. Austin, South Africa. South Africa. Is that how you say it? South Africa. Someone was telling me the other day shopping in South Africa is fairly cheap at the moment. Is that right? I know some people like that. Literally, some people like to go on holiday and go shopping, don't they? I mean, I do it not as the purpose of going on holiday, but depending where it is. Like, for example, America. Now, if you go to America, and I love going there to see various bits and pieces. Disney I love, as you well know. I went to California in June. I was lucky enough to go to California and go and visit a little church that I've been watching on YouTube called St. Monica's in Santa Monica. Actually, what's the time? 6:15. They'll be doing their live 9:30 a.m. mass on there at the moment. And then when I'm in America, I do seek out one of the designer outlets and make a point of doing a day's shopping there. I don't necessarily buy loads of stuff. I certainly didn't buy loads of stuff in California. I did in Florida when I went there in January. In fact, this shirt has come from there because it's so much cheaper, but not as cheap as it used to be. If you've never been to America and you've heard the stories of, oh, it's so cheap over there to buy stuff. No, it's not like that anymore. That it is more on a par with us. But I gather South Africa, I'm sure someone said to me it's quite a cheap place to go shopping at the moment. And Austin's there. That's where Austin lives. So good evening and welcome to a little show there, Austin. Is that everyone there? We want to include everyone. Don't like to miss out any messages at all. People don't like their messages getting missed out. Sometimes it just happens. It's one of those things, you know. Accidents happen. Liz is there. Liz is from Codsall in Wolverhampton. Thank you very much. Never been to Wolverhampton there, but thanks for letting us know where you are, Liz and Steve and Matthew as well. Stu and Sarah are in the house. Actually, Stu's quite a nice character. He helps me with any computer stuff. If we have a little situation with the computers or something in there, I just mention it. Actually, he watches the radio. He listens and watches the radio that I should do Monday to Friday. Although I'm only on tomorrow and I'm off Tuesday and Wednesday because, of course, I like a little mini holiday just down the road for me. And hello to Carl and Dottie. Oh, you got a lovely Dottie. Such a lovely name. Loving the jacket, looking very smart. So, yeah, I just think there's a way to sort of try and make an effort if you're doing this sort of thing. You see so many tramps on the YouTube sometimes. If you make no effort whatsoever for the people who are there, you know? I mean, I don't think I'd turn up to court like this. It might be a little bit too much for the judge. I do know a judge, actually. I'm always winding him up. I saw him. I won't say who this is, but I saw him in. Actually, I can't even tell you where it is because it might identify him. I saw him in a car park, and he was reversing. He didn't see me. I tapped on the window. He said, "You all right, Chris?" I said, "Oh, a top of the range Audi." And he kind of a little smile there. I said, "Well, I thought with someone in your position, would have had a Bentley," and walked off. I do like to wind people up like that. Hello to I haven't got your name there. Someone in North London, Edgware. Don't know who you are. Hi, Chris. I love watching your vlogs. Vlogs. That they make me laugh every time. From North London in Edgware. I know kind of Edgware a little bit there, but do let us know your name as well there. Okay. All right. Lots to be getting on with today, boys and girls, including, let me ask you this. What are your life's little annoyances? Is there anything that goes through your life? Just little things sometimes. Don't really mean an awful lot, perhaps, or maybe they do to you. I mean, I came across one today, not just today, tonight, literally 15 minutes before we went on stream. And that annoyance is stale crisps. Now, these are the cheap ones from Aldi. Snack Right. Oh, it's always such a delight to see so many little Snack Right packets outside Aldi for me to pick up when I'm doing my litter picking on a Saturday morning. Yeah, stale crisps. There, and you know, you get so. Oh, I love a bag of crisps, and you get the crisps, right? You get the crisps, and oh no. And these are not terribly stale. They're a bit stale, but just enough to think, oh no, you've got a bit crisp in it. So there's one of life's little annoyances. Have you got any little annoyances? Why don't you text and tell me about them? 07451 287 337 is my text number. Or you can email me your list of life's little annoyances on chris@chrisreardon.co.uk. I've got a great long list of them, actually, that I wrote down last night to tell you. How about waiting in any sort of queue? Whether that be in person or on the phone. Don't you hate that? Unless, of course, you're buying something. Have you noticed that? Like, if you've got like an institution, excuse me, I've got crisp under my tooth now. Just a minute. You can't see me. That's it. If you're in some sort of institution, it's Kevin, is it? Kevin in Edgware there. Thank you, in North London in Edgware. Thank you, Kevin. Yeah, if you're waiting in some sort of queue, and if it's a large organisation, and they have like cars, like a maintenance section, hello, service, and they have a sales section, how much quicker does the sales section pick up the phone than the service section? I bet it's a lot quicker, isn't it? I found a way around. Well, I don't know so much now because I'm Honda now, but I was with Toyota for years, and I worked out it was quicker to ring the sales number accidentally. Oh, I'm so sorry. Could you put me through to service? Than it would be to ring service directly, because then you're internal, aren't you? So they answer the phone quicker. Life's little annoyances. Maybe you'd like to tell me about them. You can call in now if you want to. Look at this. There's a phone number. If you'd like to call in on that number, I'll take your call. I can only do one caller at a time. Sometimes no one, quite often actually, no one calls in. And I get that. People don't want to call in. That's fair enough. They want to listen to someone else. Or if you're in the chat box, you'll see people telling someone else to call in, but they don't call in themselves. Chickens! Chickens! There you go. If you'd like to call in this evening about that, tell me about your life's little annoyances. The number is 020-8144-3477. Now, this is a local London number. It's just like calling your mates, okay? It is not a premium rate number, not going to cost you £5.99 a minute or whatever ridiculous sum that those people... I can't believe people ring them. Don't you have to pay to, like, vote? Oh, at last I found it. Oh, thank the Lord for that. 3 days I've been looking for my Parker pen. I've had to use a normal pen. Isn't that awful? Look at this plastic Parker pen. Thank you very much. These were highly sought after when we were kids, weren't they? Parker pens. Do you remember? They were sort of the Parker pen. Always advertised at Christmas, a boxed set of Parker pens. You get a pen in this little box with, I don't know, a little golden wrap around with it, like some sort of material around it, making it look dearer than it actually is. They're not even dear anymore, these Parker pens. And actually, they're not much better than these. I'll be honest with you. They don't seem to be much better than these. Do they flow any better? Well, I don't mean they flow exactly the same, if you ask me. Anyway, I'm glad I found that. Have you got any other life's little annoyances? Do let me know. Call in if you want to, 020 8144 3477, or you can text in 07451 287 337, or send an email. My email address is chris@chrisreardon.co.uk. chris@chrisreardon.co.uk. Hello to Peter. Peter is there. He says he's blocked from the text number. Well, you must have done something wrong then, Peter. Must have done something wrong. I wonder what it is that you did wrong. All right, we got a call. Who's on the line, please?
Hello.
Hello, who's that?
It's Julie.
Hello, Julie. All right, darling.
Hello, my love. I spoke to you the other day.
Oh, that beautiful accent you got. Julie, can I just ask you to turn me down on whatever you're listening to me on?
Yeah, I'm turning it right down.
Thank you,
right
my love.
this minute, darling.
Oh, that accent. Beautiful.
All right.
That's beautiful, Julie. How are you, love? All right?
I'm very well, thank you. Yeah.
Just tell us where you are
I'm fed up
again.
with this weather.
Tell us where you are again, Julie.
It's Timsbury, near Bath.
Tinsbury near Bath. Thank you, darling. Well, it's lovely of you to
Yeah.
call in again today. You keeping warm?
Yes, yes. I been out with the dog.
Yeah.
She got plastered in mud.
Oh, no. Not on the carpet, Julie.
Yeah.
Not on the carpet.
No,
Oh.
no. She's only a little dog.
Right.
She's a little Patterdale Jack Russell.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
My
How's
friend,
your sister getting on with her little dogs?
my sister, she got two. Well, they're not little dogs, really. They're big dogs.
No, they're lovely dogs.
Yeah, she's got Dougal. Actually, when I was up there last week, Dougal jumps up on the settee. They turn around a couple of times first, don't they? Turn around a couple of times and then laid his head on my lap and went asleep.
Oh, isn't that lovely?
And that, that's,
Yeah.
I sometimes I think, I might like a dog or a cat, but I'm doing a little bit of travelling at the moment, or I'd like to do a little bit more than I'm doing.
They are a tie, love, aren't they?
Yeah, that's the thing. But they're so loyal in comparison to cats.
Yeah.
Funnily enough, Julie, there's a cat that's been coming to visit me, and this has been going on about 2 months now, and it sleeps. I've kind of got an open porch bit. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Like, there's no. It's not built onto the house. It's just how the house was built whenever they build these houses. I'm in an ex-council house, right?
Yeah.
And I noticed this cat was sleeping inside my porch. Freezing cold weather.
Sweet.
Yeah, but if I opened the door, it would jump up and run into the bushes. And it wouldn't come back until
strange.
later. Anyway, over a period of about 2 months now, I started putting some biscuits down.
Yeah.
And it would wait until I closed the door, and I can see the cat. It's like frosted glass, I could see the cat come, and it came over slowly, ate the biscuits, curled up again, and went asleep. Now,
Oh, bless.
yeah, if I was in the kitchen, that wouldn't bother it. It would kind of just continue to be asleep. The moment I touched the door handle, it would jump up and run off.
Yeah.
Well, over time, I've put biscuits down, and it's come closer and closer. And funnily enough, last night, when I got back from work, it was Saturday last night, wasn't it? Yeah. When I got back from work last night, this cat, meow,
Oh, love it.
and it was close.
Oh.
And I crouched down, and I put the biscuits down, and I crouched down. I said, come on then, come on. And he came, I'm sure it's a he because the head is square, He came over and allowed me to stroke him.
Oh, and that, I bet that made your night.
It certainly did. Because it takes a while to get their trust. There's some horrible people.
Crumbs,
There's some horrible people out there, isn't there, Julie, that do things to animals and all that business.
Yeah, I watch it on the internet, and
don't.
I just can't watch it.
No, don't, my love.
They ought to be horsewhipped.
Awful people. On television. I think that could be an excellent game show, actually. We get we get a load of dodgy people like that. Oh, I've got the perfect person to host it. We get a load of dodgy people like that. The thieves from Greg's the Bakers. People who go around doing nasty things to animals and robbers and all those other nasty people. We get them on a game show, and the loser is horsewhipped by Anne Robinson. Bring her back on the telly. That's what I say.
Oh, definitely.
In that leather outfit that the straight lads used to love.
Yeah. But, because I was quite worried, really, because I noticed your text up, and I thought, oh, God, I haven't got his phone number. Well, I got it in the book, but I thought, I wonder why he hadn't put his phone number in. I hope I haven't offended him.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Oh.
Because you put it down today, but first of all, you said I might be in the chat line, and then I might not. All depends what time I got.
No. The chat box. There's a chat box that there's loads and loads of people in, and they talk to each other in there. Now, I used to be able, before we was busy, like, when there was like 5 or 6 people watching, and that was the case. And that was okay because they enjoyed it. When it was like that, it was easy to see the messages just for me and among the couple of people talking to each other. Now there's a lot of people talking to each other, and it's really difficult to pull out, to detect my messages. So that's why we asked people to either text in or email or indeed phone in. We don't always open the phone number, but here we are today. Open it with a little bit of chit-chat. And first of all, with yourself, Julie.
Yeah, it's lovely to hear your voice again.
Thank you, Julie.
And look after your family, your lovely sister and her brother, your brother-in-law, and Tracy and Ben. Oh, they're lovely, aren't they? And the other two.
Yeah, she's
Martin's son.
You probably know my niece is training to be a teacher. I have a dream.
Oh, bless her,
Julie. I've got a dream. And that dream is for my niece to become a headmistress. And
that'd be lovely.
I would love to be able to go on the internet and find a company that makes wooden plaques. And it would say, Mrs. Tracy, surname, headmistress. And, of course, letters at the end of it. I don't know. Well,
definitely. Got to have the letters.
Yeah. Bachelor of this and this and that. I would absolutely love, and then I would just turn up at her house unannounced. I've got something for you with this wooden plaque, and then watch her cry.
Oh, bless her. Yeah,
anyway,
your sister would be over the moon.
Yeah, wonderful.
That would make her day.
Yeah. Now, listen, Julie, we're just talking about life's little annoyances. Have you got any at all? What annoys you about life?
What Putin and Trump's doing.
Well,
because he's just scaremongering, isn't he?
That's quite a big thing, though, isn't it? That's a big.
What things in general?
Yeah, just little
people
things.
that pick their nose.
Oh no!
Yeah, we got them round here.
Oh.
Or the other one that really gets up my goat is kids these days that spit.
Yes.
They walk along and just.
Ah.
And I think, you dirty devils.
There's
no need of it.
No, there isn't. I think it was said once that this has come from football players, because when you watch football players,
somebody else said that.
Yeah, I've no interest in football whatsoever.
Nor have I.
But they run around that pit onto the pitch.
Yeah, there's no need of it.
No, there isn't. There isn't.
No.
There isn't. Well, that's 2 for you then. Nose picking and spitting.
Yeah, that's right. Anyway, it's lovely to talk to you again, Chris.
You too,
and
Julie.
Keep up the good work.
Thank you. You have a good night, darling.
Yeah,
bye-bye,
and you, darling.
Bye now.
Yeah, give my love to your family.
Of course, they'll be watching, I expect. Cheerio now, Julie. Bye,
Yeah, cheers, Bob. Bye, love.
There we are. Lovely Julie there. Oh, I don't love. What a lovely accent, don't you think? Have you got any other annoyances that you want to tell me about? Give us a call, 020, it's down that side there, 020-8144-3477, or text in your annoyances and I'll read them out. Zoe says, what annoys me most is when people do not answer their phones when you want them to, or do not turn up when they say they will. They are seriously, Zoe, they are 2 of my biggest things. I can't stand it. Or I'll give you a call back. Hello? anyone going to call back? And they don't call. People turning up, I've had it so much. And then, maybe a long way down the line, maybe years, you're late for something. And they hit the roof. These same people that have not called you, that have not turned up when they said they'd turn up. I hate it. And I hate bad timekeeping as well. I'm a really good timekeeper, very, very good timekeeper. I usually turn up to places half hour. I mean, if it's a doctor's appointment or a hospital appointment, I can be there an hour before the appointment. I said this to you the other week. I can be at a doctor's appointment, have the appointment, collect the prescription, and be back in my car before the start of the appointment. That's how early I get there. So, and this comes from my time working for BT. Because the worst thing you could be was 3 minutes late. If you were like 3 minutes late 2 times in a week, you were in to see the head supervisor. Seriously. It was just so frowned upon being late. What are your life's little annoyances? Let me know, boys and girls, okay? Mike Responto. One of my annoyances is people, especially people whom I've never met before, greeting me with, how are you? Oh, they all do that, don't they? How are you? Why? I'm a bit like that. I mean, I know you're saying hello and that way. Yeah, well, why? Why do you want to know how I am? Can't you see? I'm happy. Well, I was happy until you asked me how I was. I know exactly what you mean. If I then spend too long telling them how I am, I can tell they aren't a bit interested. Oh yeah, well I've had a bad arm, or my leg's hurting, or something like that. They're not interested. Not really. It's just they just say it for the sake of it. One of my annoying sayings, Mike, is, "Can I ask you a quick question?" Or just ask the question. Quick question. They go, quick question. They're all on the bleeding radio and on the telly because they've heard someone else say it, I think, and that's what's in their brain. Just ask the question. And if someone comes up to me, excuse me, have you got the time, please? Yeah, it's 10:30, right? And excuse me, quick question. Yeah, what's the question? Can I ask the time, please? Why didn't you just ask the time? Or try this one, Mike. Or can I ask you a quick question? No. just to get on their goat. Can I ask you a quick question? No. Go away. I know my friend Vera would do that. She's great, she is, Vera. Thank you, Mike. He says, I'm just happy with a simple hello or good morning. Yeah, I say hello and good morning when I'm walking up to the swimming pool or the gym, depending on the day, or wherever I'm walking. You all right? Morning. And if they don't look at me or respond, I say it loudly. Good morning. Try that one as well. Oh, sorry. Oh, good morning. Liver Sausage Larry. We're loving the name there. Good evening, Chris. My most annoying things are companies who want you to do everything online. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Can you get anyone out these days to come and measure something? I remember I had the solar panels put on the roof. What is it now? 15 years ago? It's got to be 15 years ago I had these solar panels put on the roof, right? And even then, could you send me some pictures of the roof and the house and where you want the equipment to go? Well, doesn't anyone come round? I know it costs us too much. No one wants to come round to your house. I'm supposed to have an electrician coming on Thursday. Electrician coming on Thursday. Oh, could you send me some pictures of the back where the item is? I've got a nice, great, big, huge security camera that someone gave me for Christmas. One of those ring ones with the 2 lights on it. Very expensive. I wouldn't have bought. I'll be honest with you. I wouldn't have bought one myself. A bit too dear, but it was nice. Someone kindly bought me one, and that's got to go up. And no, Chris Reardon DIY. You know how it is. No, not doing that. I might attempt to put a nail in the wall to hang a picture on, but that's about it these days, I'm afraid. Yeah. So, they want you to do everything online as well. So not just people coming round, going like banks. Haven't we got another bank about to close a load of Santander, is it? They're about to close a load of branches as well, aren't they? We've got, what have we got in town? We got actually, I think some of our banks have closed. The last time I looked, we had a Barclays, Nationwide, HSBC, another one, Halifax, and I think a couple of those have gone now. Big town. Where my sister lives in Woodhall Spa, no, forget it, mate. No banks anywhere near her. You've got to go into Boston, I don't know, 25 minutes drive. Or Lincoln. Similar, about a 40-minute drive, I think. 30, 40 minutes, something like that. It's a joke. They don't want, and try and ring them. They don't want to talk to you. Not interested. All they want is your money. There is no customer service anymore. Shocking how things are. Know what you mean, Larry, there. Utility companies all tell you to go online with any queries. Yep. No, Octopus. I'm with Octopus. Fantastic. I've had to ring them for 2 occasions. I can't remember what. Minor things. Someone answers. Someone in this country answers. Right? And you can understand everything they're saying. Someone answers and they're really good. Octopus I'm with. So it depends who you're with, I suppose. I refuse to deal with any company if I can't talk to a human. Well, good luck with that, Larry, because it's getting less and less. Maybe all these people are dying. Yeah, all the people that answer the phones in the NatWest are now dead, and that's why it's now a machine. But I don't know. Is that the case? Ask them. Excuse me. Is anyone at customer services still alive, please? Whatever happened to customer service in this country? Non-existent. If you want a good customer service, go to America. Oh, my God. They bend over backwards there for you. They really do. Of course, they're doing it for the money. Yeah, we all know that. But they know how to do it. Have you been into a restaurant in the States? Very different there. There's none of that. We'll be with you in a minute. We're short-staffed. None of that going on there. Shocking. Some of the restaurants in this country, how they speak to customers. The worst one I ever went to, 2 really bad ones. The Chain Bridge restaurant in Boston. I went years ago. Now, of course, they have now changed management probably several times, and I refused to go in there after that. Eventually, when the meals came, after approximately an hour, and we're talking here burger and chips, that sort of meal. Eventually, I'm like, excuse me, where's all the chips? That's a portion. That was the answer. That's a portion. You're supposed to keep the customer happy. And I wrote a scathing review. Well, you got to, and you on Travel Lodge or something. I can't remember what it was now. One of those things. I was fuming, absolutely fuming. I swore I'd never go there. And I think I actually did a YouTube video of this somewhere. And recently, last year, right, after this review being up there for 10 years, they contacted me and told me it was much better there now and please try again. Well, I will do for a free meal, love. No, once I've had enough, that's it. I'm off, mate. Thank you very much, Larry. Carl and Dottie, top annoyances. People pushing in queues. Oh, don't go to France. Oh, my word. They're really bad there at pushing in France. I suppose they don't queue in France. That must be their culture, you know. But when you're standing there, for example, at Disney, if you've got one of the non-Disney, and most people I think stay at the non-Disney hotels because they're so much cheaper. If you're staying there, you have to get this bus, and this like long bending bus. Also, someone mentioned bending buses the other day on one of the comments on one of the videos, and the last time I was there was just a few months ago with my younger nephew Jimmy and his lovely wife Charlotte and the boy Frank and baby Ernie. So you have your day in Disney, and after that, if you stay for the fireworks, I mean, everyone piles out at the same time. That in itself is a challenge. Oh, so many people pushing and shoving, and eventually you get to the bus thing, and there's this massive queue for this bus. Massive. Eventually, you'll get to the front. We got to the front eventually, and honestly, when the bus pulled up, these doors just happened to be in front of us. We were very lucky. The doors opened and immediately Immediately, these people were trying to push past me, and I put my arm out so they couldn't get past. Honestly. Good evening. Who's on the line, please?
Good evening, Chris. It's Peter from Hampshire.
Good evening, Peter in Hampshire. And how is the weather there today?
Wow, Chris, I meant to be going out this evening to the bingo, but it's throwing it down the rain.
Oh, do you do bingo on a Sunday, Peter?
Yeah, that's why I don't really go on this show, because I go to bingo normally.
Oh, so I'm kind of the second choice, am I?
Well, yes and no. I like the bingo.
Oh, a bit disappointed now. Really?
Oh, no. Sorry, Chris.
Been like second choice. It's been like that ever since my mum and dad passed. I always seem to be second choice in people's lives. Why is that?
I don't know, Chris, to be honest.
I don't know either, Peter. Anyway, how's the bingo going? You had any big wins? Have you won any of the link games? £25,000 or maybe a fully all-inclusive holiday in the Caribbean or a luxury cruise around the world? Any of those prizes if you want? Or is it just the packet of custard creams?
Well, Chris, unfortunately, we don't really have bingo halls around here, only local clubs, so we won't win that amount of money or holidays.
Oh, what? So, probably not. No. So what is it then, like £5,000?
I wish.
1,000?
It's only like top prize of £100 on a flyer, so it's all right, it's a local club.
Well, £100 is all right. That'll get you 10 minutes in Claridge's. Lovely.
Oh, yeah.
Have you ever won the £100?
Really? Well, last year I have, but...
Did you?
Yeah.
What did you do with that?
Well,
Spent it on more
what's
bingo?
happened, we get people from our other club coming to our bingo now, so don't do Sunday night bingo at this other club. They're all coming into our club to boost the money up.
Oh, nice one. So the prize goes up then, does it? Is it just cash you win, or do you get little prizes and things?
No, it's all cash you win.
Right. You see, I think you're looking at it the wrong way, Peter. You know, you shouldn't be going in there looking for a prize. You should be going there and feeling the atmosphere of all the friendliness and all the delightful people that once that game has started, you do not dare breathe. Because, shut up, we're playing bingo. Call the numbers. Yeah, a bit like that, isn't it? Are you noisy at the bingo place, or do you keep quiet?
Well, we do have a laugh. It's a nice, friendly place. But since all the other people come from the other club, they keep winning all the money. So they're always lucky down Linford, which is just up the road.
Yeah, but I mean, you do know that can't be fixed. Your bingo can't really be fixed. It's just
no
how
way
it
you can
is.
fix that. No.
The amount of people that, always think everything is fixed. It doesn't matter what it is, whether it's the X Factor on the telly, or the local bingo at the Scout Hut. If they don't win, then it's fixed.
Well, yeah. That's what I think after time. I never win lately, but yeah.
Well, maybe next week. Unless, of course, it rains, in which case you'll be here watching the show. Thank you very much.
Yeah, Chris, I don't actually know what I've done, but it's up to you to unblock me on the text number.
Well, you must have been a very bad person to have blocked. Annoying. You must have been annoying.
Oh,
Were you sending too many texts? Like, every 2 minutes there was another text coming in. There are other people here to talk to, Peter, other than yourselves, lovey. Everyone has to have an opportunity to speak their mind. Now, what are your life's little annoyances, Peter? Do tell us. And is one of them being blocked from calling in on radio shows?
Well, yes, that's one, I suppose, and not winning at the bingo.
Not winning at the bingo. That's an annoyance, is it?
Yeah.
Any others?
All the Linford gang comes down now.
The what?
Always winning the Linford gang, the other club. So they don't have it on the Sunday night at Linford anymore. So they all come to ours and they keep winning the same they win down Linford Club.
Oh, well, never mind. Maybe next week, Peter. Is that the only little annoyance that you've got in your life, not winning the bingo? Oh, you must have a very happy life.
Maybe.
Thanks for calling, Peter.
All right, it's Chris.
Cheerio
Bye
now.
then.
Bye. There we are, Peter there. What a happy life he's got. The only time he gets upset is when he don't ring the bingo. Nothing else bothers him. I wish I could be like that, don't you? Blimey. Carl and Dottie, well, they're not like that at all. I don't know if they play bingo, but they hate people pushing in queues. Don't go to France, because you will hate it there. They push in left, right and centre. People talking loudly on their phones on a bus. I don't know about you, but I don't want everyone to hear my conversation. Why do they do that? You know what I mean? Do they really want everyone to hear their conversation? Strange, isn't it, really, when you think about it? People not looking when they're going, when looking at the phone. Oh, yeah. Why we don't have more people killed on the roads of London, I do not know. The amount of people that suddenly just cross a road while staring blatantly at their phone. You're so right with that. You're so right that. Treading in dog droppings. Don't really have that problem round here, to be honest. What people do, though, their dog goes, they pick up the bag, and then you find the bag somewhere further down on the grass verge. And if you challenge them, oh, it's compostable, what is it, decomposing bags or something like that. Well, not in the next 5 minutes it's not a decompose, is it? It's going to take a couple of months for that blooming thing to decompose, and then it's back again. You might as well have let the dog just go in the bushes and not bother with the bag, although I gather that's illegal now, is it? Is that right? I think it might be illegal, that. I think you are supposed to actually pick up dogs' stuff in bags. People passing wind when standing next to you in the shop. Oh, Dottie. Do you know, I've got a feeling, Dottie, you're the one doing it. Am I right? Is it you, Dottie? Them that smelt it, dealt it. Sometimes you can't help it, can you? Especially as you get older. I should be walking up to... I know, the gym, yeah. I should be walking up to the gym later, can't help it. Just keeps coming out. It's worse when it's more than that, you know what I mean? Anyway, we won't go there. Evening to George Bond. George is there. Good evening, George. Who says, a table annoys me. A table annoys me. People who... Oh. A table annoys me. People who poke me. I think you're saying... what are you saying there? I think you're saying, I tell you what annoys me. People who poke me. Do you get poked a lot then, George? Interesting. Thank you, George. Here's one here. Young Kevin in Edgware. Do you know what annoys me most, Chris? Animal quality. I'm not being funny. If I ever... Sorry, animal cruelty. So you please check if you're using predictive text. I do it myself. I know what you mean. Animal cruelty. Yeah, me too. I'm not being funny. If I ever see anyone being horrible to an animal, I will battle him to death. Or make sure you video that, Kevin, and send it to me. That would be a great thing to boost up the viewers of the show. Horrible people, aren't they? And you do Julie, I think it was saying early. You do see these people think it's funny. Horrible people. Patricia in Manchester. Annoys me to see people shopping in their slippers and dressing gowns or bathrobe. No decorum, Patricia. Awful people. Asda. Have you ever been in one of those 24-hour Asdas? That's where you'll find them. I haven't done it actually for years. I think more of a thing when it first started. I did do a couple of late night shoppings in Asda in Clapham and I think Roehampton as well. It was like 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning. I'd just been DJing somewhere on a Thursday night and I went there afterwards. And I went into Asda, and you're absolutely right. There are people walking around there in slippers and dressing gowns. I wear what I want when I want. Like those sort of people, you know. No decorum at all. I'm so glad you're not like that, Patricia. Thank you. Linda from Leicester. What's annoying is being put on hold for ages before getting to speak to anyone. with that music. At least the music's got better now, isn't it? It does. It's not that same tune, Greensleeves. Ding, 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 ding. It's not. At least it's not that anymore, is it? You do get a pop song, Britney Spears or something like that. Hit me, baby, one more time. My loneliness is killing me. That one. I think we should have a selection of different tunes. Can we have a little button on there? Pop songs, I don't know, reggae songs, house music, Catholic hymns. Yeah, thank you very much. I quite like a little bit of Praise My Soul, the King of Heaven, while I'm waiting to speak to the doctor. All the verses. Thank you very much. Shania, my annoyance is when people whistle to get my attention. Shania, I can't do it. Never works. I can do it. That's not very loud, is it? When they do that one, like that they do. Exactly, Shania. You're not a dog, love. You're not a dog. Coughing without covering my mouth. The kids love to do that one, don't they? Right in your face. Or sneezing on a train. Oh, I hate that. I like riding on trains. If I go into London on a non-work mission, I will generally, most of the time, take the train now. Quite nice to be sitting there. I haven't got to worry about anywhere to park, stopping accidentally in a yellow box or entering a bus lane. Just get on the train. Pay me 13 quid, whatever it is. Get there and back. In the winter, I must say, it's blooming cold at Waterloo Station if you've missed that train and the next one's in half an hour. But you just go down to Starbucks, don't you? Where they don't make any money, you know that. I don't make any money, Starbucks. Shocking. Remember that one? Yep, people not covering their mouth while coughing. And also lateness, especially at church, which disturbs everything. Yep, there was some late today, Shania. I noted the gospel had finished and they're wandering in. Why have you bothered? Dear me, Shania. Good evening to Big G. Welcome along. Jason. And Jason's there as well. People annoy me. People educate their children in public, such as the supermarket. As in, do you mean telling them off? Yeah, it's not that nice, is it? Not that nice, telling a child off. Or even if you're like a manager of somewhere and telling a member of the staff off in front of the customers or other members of staff. Sorry, Chris, could you come in the office, please? And then just before you go in the office, make sure you got. Oh, where's my mobile phone? Anyway, just make sure you've got your mobile phone on record. Put that in your pocket, just in case the manager says anything that you can use against them. Right, okay. Oh, sorry. Where are we? Peter, South Africa. Now, where's that message gone? Who did I read the message just from? I've lost it. I'm sorry, I've lost it. Heidi's there. Hello to Heidi Kennedy. Hi, Heidi. Who says, love watching you on your channel. Thank you, Heidi. She's on catch-up. The reason is my dog. When you come on the TV, she starts talking to you and won't stop. Is she barking? Oh! 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 There's a club that I know where people dress up as puppies. Yes, there is, honestly. Masks and collars and things like that. I have to wait for her to fall asleep and watch you then. She sent a quick video so I can see what I mean. Excuse the camera, it's me laughing. Well, I can't play the video. Couldn't preview the file. Oh, hang on. I can't do that. I don't know why that won't work. It says couldn't preview the file. But anyway, thanks for sending it, Heidi. I'll try and have a little look at that later. Oh, that's funny, that is. I like that. I like that very much. All right. Okie doke then. There was a few me here. Big G. A thing that annoys me that happened last night at a party. Oh, now Big G, I have to tell you, he's one of our karaoke regulars. He comes either on a Friday or a Saturday usually. Maybe you went Friday. You weren't there Saturday, was you? Well, you weren't there Saturday because you was at a party. How very disappointing. It's not the first time I've been disappointed tonight with someone's comment. There's another one there. Oh, the thing that annoys me, that happened to me Last night at a party. So you went to a party instead of coming to my karaoke. Honestly, it's like speaking to a car insurance people. Loyalty is the word we're looking for here, boys and girls. Loyalty. Car insurance. You know, are they going to give you a better deal next time? You must be joking, mate. You get on that switch or whatever it is you do, comparethemarket.com with the kitty cat, meerkat. Meow. Meow. Meerkat. Compare, dear. Never accept the first renewal from a car insurance company or anyone else like that. House insurance people, all legalised robbers, dear. That's what they are. Legalised robbery. If I did not have to have car insurance, I probably wouldn't have it. Legal, and so you got the car insurance and then you have a crash. And it's your fault. Don't even think about claiming on your insurance because you wait for the next renewal after that. Legalised robbery, the car insurance people. Oh, they make me sick. And when they're questioned on the news channels and all that business, well, it's so many people, we're not really making that much profit as they speak from their large mansions in Oxfordshire. Yeah, them and us, mate. Them and us, innit? I blame the Labour Party myself. Everyone had free insurance when the Tories were in charge. They really did. I blame the Labour Party for most things going on, actually, including my wait on the NHS waiting list. So I'm going to pay a consultant. I have to. I've got no consultant's appointment. I was referred in November. We're looking at October. Oh, anyway, I'm going to pay a consultant and see how. Just inquire. You can just pay that once and then see where that's going to go after that. I'll keep you fully informed. I have a gallstone. To be fair, it's not enormously painful. It's more of an annoyance at the moment, but it could suddenly get really painful, and I don't want that to happen. A friend of mine who comes down to church, Rita, her name is. She's got pink hair. She dyes her hair pink. Rita. She was telling me the way they do it. She said they won't take out that gallbladder. Because that generally is the thing. A lot of people who are not doctors have suggested to me that they blast the stone. No, not a gallstone. That's for kidney stones. Gallstone, if you've got one of those, you can't change your diet. Rarely will an ultrasound thing sort it out. The thing has to come out, and that's it. And she said they won't take that out until you're screaming in pain. Well, I don't want that, do I? Who wants to be screaming in pain? God. I mean, to be fair, the NHS are very good when you've got an emergency. Once you're in those doors, that's it. It all starts. Work starts on you straight away. Getting in the door is another thing altogether. It wasn't always like that, though, was it? It's just how it is. Anyway, I suppose, even though he preferred to go to some sort of party, like wasn't one of those dodgy parties, was it? Swingers or something like that, was it, Gary? We don't do anything like that on this programme, dear. It's a very clean programme. Very clean programme. Even though he didn't turn up and preferred to go to a party, I'm going to read his message. You see how I am forgiving? Forgive us our trespasses. I've forgiven you. I've forgiven you, Gary. A thing that annoys me that happened to me last night at a party is when people complain that you don't ever phone them to keep in touch, but they never phone you. Absolutely. This happens to me time and time again. Forgetting phones work two ways. I used to spend a lot of my time ringing people. I mean, there was quite a few ringing people. And the phone calls never return. And when you get through to them the next time, oh, you haven't, oh, I've been so busy, I'm sorry. Well, every single time, eventually I just stop. And you never hear from them again. That's the sad thing about it. If you bump into them somewhere, oh, hello, Chris, I haven't heard from you for ages. Why did you stop calling? Because you never rang me, didn't I? And it's like, it's no point. I don't think those people actually want to keep in contact with you, really. But they just perhaps a little bit too shy to say it. I mean, I can understand perhaps, Gary, people not wanting to keep in contact with you because of your disloyalty towards people. for example, going to a party on the same night as my karaoke. I think that's very disloyal. And I think, in fact, I may even take your phone number off here. Is there any point? Not mentioning reach on air. Thank you, Gary. It's hurtful. I find it hurtful, don't you? I feel like there's a knife going into my chest now. Where was Gary last night? Shania. Dad says people who answer their phone on speakerphones in public rather than holding the phone to their ear, they're all at it, aren't they? Why do they do it? I don't want to hear the conversation. Besides, it might be rude. I mean, my delicate ears don't want to hear rudeness coming out of someone's phone. That's how it is. Matt Martins is there. Good evening to you, Matt. He's in Canada, where it's... Are you ready? Are you ready? Minus 40 centigrade in Canada. That's what it is. What do we get here? If it's really bad, minus 10. Have we had a minus 10? Not this year. We had a minus 3 as the coldest it's been so far. Of course, we are now in the cold. A lot of people think the cold bit is December. No, it's not. It's January, February, March. Generally, February, I think, is the coldest month. Birthday month for me, yes. Anyway, Matt says, on the subject of annoyances, for me, it's when people leave a house door open in the winter because it's minus 40 or 50 outside, and summer because it's 30 degrees centigrade. You see the massive differences in temperatures some countries have. I've been in New York, both in the winter. Oh, never again. I went in January for my 50th birthday, so 12 years, nearly 13 years ago now. And I never forget, I came out of this hotel in New York. Big hotel it was. And I exited this door and my ears froze. New York has these really cold, freezing winds being channeled through these great big skyscrapers. It's awful. And I went 2 stores down, up there's a hat shop, and I went and bought a woolen hat immediately. Awful. And I bet that wasn't minus 40 there. And of course in the summer, I've been in the summer in July. And of course, again, the buildings are reflecting all the heat back at you. Not only is it hot because of the sun, but it's all coming off the buildings as well. Well, it looks like it's the same in Canada, which I didn't know. I know it gets very cold there. I didn't realise you got to like 30 degrees centigrade, which actually is about the limit of what I'm comfortable at. Meanwhile, I'm trying to keep it 19 degrees centigrade indoors. Just letting you know, I've been loving all of the content you've been releasing, as I always do. And his son, Jacob, is 9. Is starting to understand humour better and regularly watching all of your videos with me. Thank you. I'm glad I'm making you laugh there. Okay. I love that you offer family-friendly programming, so I can watch it with Jake and one day with Emma as well. Sending love from frozen Winnipeg in Canada, where we've just had 2 more feet of snow last night, and that's from Matt Martins. Thank you, Matt. How awful. I don't like cold weather at all myself there. Linda, I know people can't help it, but when they blow their noses in a restaurant while I'm eating, it turns my stomach. Oh, Linda is very delicate. Like me, Linda. I'm a delicate person, Linda. I am a delicate person, yes. I'm sure I could easily be crushed. And if Anthony Joshua ever came round here and wanted to crush me, I think the answer would be yes. I would be very happy to be crushed by Anthony Joshua. Oh, he's got a hard time ahead, hasn't he? He lost his 2 friends, didn't he, in that terrible car crash. Please, Kevin, don't worry about that. Don't worry about that, my friend. We will translate for you. Simultaneous translation. That's what we do here. Just like on Star Trek. Is anyone watching, by the way, on Star Trek, the new Star Trek Starfleet Academy? It had such bad write-ups. People saying it was badly woke and all this, that and the other. Well, I've now watched 2 episodes. I really like it. I think it's great. Has anyone seen that at all? And there's some wonderful masks. There's a particular, I think she's a Klingon, and she's like in charge of the cadets, so she's got that mask on. And she started speaking, and I instantly recognised that voice as a very famous person. But I haven't found out who that is yet. So if anyone knows who that is and what else she has been in, other than the new Star Trek Starfleet Academy, please let me know, because I haven't worked it out yet. She was telling who's the boy on there who's a bit of a renegade? Is it Casper? Caleb. She was telling Caleb off when he first came into the Starfleet Academy that he needed a haircut and all this business. That's the lady, and I can't recognise. I've heard the voice as soon as she started speaking. I recognise you. Very famous person. Very famous. Big G, I had a leather... Oh, no, I don't really want to read that. Thank you, Big G. And I don't want any pictures of you in that, please. No, thank you. Oh, God. A little bit sick came out in my mouth then. Oh, I'm sorry, Linda. Sorry, Linda. I don't want to make you feel ill. The last thing I'd want, Linda, is to ever make you feel ill through something that I've done. You know, I'd hate that, Linda. I really would. Is that the sort of nose blowing you don't like? I do blow my nose really loud, actually, sometimes. Cosmic's there. Good evening, Cosmic. Definitely get your gallstone sorted before it gets too painful. The pain is worse than labour pains. Well, you shouldn't have voted for them then, Cosmic. It's very painful with Labour in charge at the moment, as you well know. I did the same. We all did the others have mucked it up so much, they can't get any worse. What? We got nowhere to go, have we, with our voting at the moment? But we don't really do politics on here, although we take the mick out of all of them, as in all sizes, all colours of the rainbow in the politics. Kelly's there. Hello, Kelly. Kelly and Simon are there, enjoying watching the vlogs. Thank you, Kelly and Simon. Have I read that? We like your humour. Oh, happy birthday to you. Mine's on the 9th. Oh, you're an Aquarius as well. Happy. This is the dawning of the age of Aquarius. The age of Aquarius. Aquarius. That one, yeah. Aquarius. Kelly, I hate it when you get someone with a pushchair behind me and they're almost knocking into her legs and hurrying you along. Absolutely. Don't you find, and I know we might even have a couple of mums here. We've certainly got some nans here, some granddads, I'm sure. We've worked out that this programme appeals to the people who, like me, are now ticking either the next to last or the last box on various surveys and things. You know, over 60, tick. Now and again, you get an over 65. I haven't got to tick that yet. I ain't got to tick that yet. So I get the one before. All right. Okay, we'll move on from this now, but you're quite right there. My nephew, when we went to Paris for the Disney thing, he got a pram at the moment, baby Ernie as the pram, and we were amazed to discover getting to certain places like the Eurostar, they see a pram. Would you come this way, sir? And you go through this other gate. All these people are queuing, and we haven't even paid business class. Or would you like to come through there? I tell you what, if you go to Paris, I've got to tell you this, right? Go to Paris. It's okay going there. Coming back and going through the security thing is a blooming... It must have taken us an hour to do that. It's terrible. Really bad. Because you queue to show your ticket. Then you queue to get through the English passport thing. And then from there, you queue to go through the French passport thing, or vice versa. One might be the other way around. I can't remember. It's a good hour to get through all that. What a nightmare that is. I mean, I'll be honest with you, it was quicker to get on a blooming plane than queue for that Eurostar. Whether or not that is a normal thing or just a problem on that particular day, I really don't know. Awful. Right, so there are your annoyances. Thank you very much for joining in with that, boys and girls. Now, I want to tell you about now this is very, very serious, boys and girls. I'm going to give you a clue to what we're going to talk about, right? Bum, 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 bum. Any idea what that is? Oh, yes. It's on the tip of your tongue, isn't it? See if you can guess what I'm about to talk about. Bum, 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 bum. Any idea what that is? If you know what that is, text in, okay? What is that? Bum, 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 bum. Text in 07451 287 337 if you're in the UK, or use the email if you're at the UK, which is chris@chrisreardon.co.uk. Sorry, I got the wrong thing up there. chris@chrisreardon.co.uk. All right, what is that from? Bum, 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 bum. And I'll read you the story. Oh, Peter's there. Thank you, Peter, for your picture there. He sent me a picture of Keir Starmer, who's now going to be a postman. Thank you, Peter. I can't put the pictures straight up. It's a long-winded way of doing that, okay? So any ideas what that is? Let me see if anyone's... Oh, someone's got it. Someone's got it. Big G says, I'll be at the karaoke Friday. Will you be there? Yes, we're back to normal now. I have no more off days at the moment, okay? Which Adele song do you want? I don't want any Adele songs. No Adele songs. Lovely, beautiful lady. Very happy to take her out for a meal. Adele. Beautiful personality. Fantastic voice. Crap songs. Depressing. You know, if I wanted to sit there constantly dabbing tears coming out of my eyes because of some stories, I don't want it. No Adele songs. In fact, I may take them completely out of the library so you can't do them. And no My Way. Oh, God. Oh, no. The screen's gone off. Oh, he does moan, Gary. Anyway, which Adele song do you want? As I can tell, you've missed my delicate tones of... You have no delicate voice, Gary. You should be singing rock songs. Queen. What's that one? Sex on Fire. That one. They're the sort of songs, you know. Def Leppard. That's your voice. Your voice is not soul songs. It's certainly not ballads. You should be doing rock songs. Listen to Uncle Chris. He knows best. Not always. I think with that. Here we go. Bum, 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 bum. Denise in Worcester. Chris, Captain Scarlet. You are correct. Da 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 da. Bum ba 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 ba. But that's the one, Denise. Children of the Stones used to scare me. I don't know that one, Children of the Stones. Captain Scarlet, you're quite right. Someone else here, Cosmic, Captain Scarlet. You all know, see? So you're all old. As great nieces and nephews like to tell me. You're really old now, Uncle Chris. Yeah, I am. Gary Ross says the drums sound like at the end of EastEnders. Nothing like that, Gary. The drums at the end of EastEnders don't have a tune. It goes bum 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 bum. That's not the same as bum 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 bum. Completely different, Gary. And that's why you don't play any musical instruments, lovey, or are in a choir. You can't tell, can you? Be honest. Gary's in Northern Ireland. Hello to Gary. He's been with the show for years now. Years, as some of you have. Liver Sausage Larry, Captain Scarlet. That's the one. Jason's son, Danger on a Plane. I don't know what that is, Danger on a Plane. Is that a thing? Is that like a film or a TV series? I've no idea what Danger on a Plane. But you're quite right. It's Captain Scarlet. Dun, 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 dun. Well, boys and girls, you must immediately stop children watching this terrible, dangerous programme. The Daily Mail reported this week another legendary children's TV show has been slapped with a trigger warning in an over-the-top crackdown because it shows a character using a plastic gun. I know you're thinking the same as me, aren't you? I know you are. Fans attempting to tune in to the popular 1960s science fiction show Captain Scarlet and the Mistrons. So as well as the drums, I can do other bits from Captain Scarlet as well as the drums. Bam, 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 bam. How about this? Right. I have to get on the floor to do this, right? Ideally, I would have a smoke machine here, but I haven't got any. Right, here we go. Ooh, we are the Misterons. We know you can hear us. See, I do the Mistrons as well. I do them all. I do them all. I do them all. I was going to do Hong Kong Fooey, but you know how people are these days. Hong Kong Fooey, quicker than a human eye. That one. Anyway, yes, fans attempting to tune into the popular 1960s science fiction show Captain Scarlet and the Mistrons, which is available to stream on ITVX, which is possibly the slowest loading programme on my TV of all time. Oh, and I did a video about this, I think the year before last. ITVX, it's so slow on the telly. And it's not my telly because the iPlayer works fine. YouTube works fine. I've got Plex, that works fine. ITVX, oh, it's painful. You push a button on your remote control, 10 minutes later something happens. Awful. Anyway, people are putting on ITVX selecting Captain Scarlet have been met with the alert. The show follows puppet character Captain Scarlet, voiced by Francis Matthews, as he battled against the Mysterons, a race of Martians who have attacked the Earth. Set in 2068, the indestructible captain of global security agent Spectrum has to race against time to prevent the Mysterons from recreating replicas of humans. Yes, very dangerous. It was made using marionette puppets fitted with magnet-controlled mouths in the same technique. I know some people on the telly are like that now, and they've got no magnets in their mouths. People with absolutely no personality whatsoever, rather than just reading this auto cue in front of them, which some Gen Z producer has written for them. And that's why the comedy isn't funny anymore. Because you're trying to teach us what to laugh at, rather than us laugh at what we want to laugh at. Oh, what would you give to get the two Ronnies back? Or Morecambe and Wise, or da 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 Dick Emery. Oh, you are awful, but I like you. Oh, if only we could get these things back. Anyway, this was made up of 32 episodes, Captain Scarlet and the Mysterons, which is quite a lot. You know, you could keep watching it. 1967 it was first on. Viewers tuning into the show were met with a trigger warning over the use of guns, despite the main character, a puppet, wielding a plastic gun. The series, aimed at children, is also said to feature violence in the woke alert, with viewers needing to brace themselves for explosions, mostly which are recordings of fireworks. A source told us some bosses are clearly scared of worrying even the most sensitive... Well, Linda who texted in, she's very sensitive. I mean... See, Linda, don't watch Captain Scarlet. It's worse than me blowing my nose, my love. Be very concerned about you. Don't ever watch Captain Scarlet. Bosses are clearly scared of worrying even the most sensitive of viewers to these shows, but slapping warnings on children's series with the most basic and unrealistic special effects feels over the top. To pick on Captain Scarlet seems to indicate they are operating a zero-risk policy, but it's hardly... Tarantino movie. It comes after the BBC fans were left in shock after spotting there was a woke trigger warning on episodes of the 1990s children's programme Brum. Now, I don't know what that is. I really don't know what that is. But there we go, Captain Scarlet. Now, trigger warning, everyone. I'm now going to show you a picture of Captain Scarlet and his gun. Stand by, everyone. Stand by. Linda, can you just turn away, darling? I'm feeling very mischievous now. I must warn you. Here we go. Turn away, Linda. Captain's... There you go. Very, very dangerous. And that there is why ITVX put a trigger warning on. That is the great Captain Scarlet. Bam, 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 bam. Yeah. Let's just zoom in. You see, I think the face is a bit more scary than the gun, don't you? Mind you, there's people walking around looking like that now, isn't there? They've had their faces done and injected the lips. Actually, I think it was in the gym the other day. I can't remember what it is, but this woman was young. And she weren't old. Don't get me wrong. She weren't over 32. She was young. I can't, excuse me. And she turned it when she had the lips. I had to stop myself laughing. Why do they think that looks good? Maybe one or two of you have had it done. Maybe you've had it done better than her. There are people on the telly who have had it done, but they've clearly had it done properly, and it's not too bad. But these people who go and get it done on the cheap and you go around their mate's house and start putting injections in their lips. Oh, my God. I can't even look at a needle. When I do I have to have my blood looked at a couple of times a year, sometimes more often as if there's stuff wrong. I don't look at that needle. You know? Or the flu injection. How much do we look forward to having that every year? No, but I have it. Apparently, this flu injection I had back in, I'm quite early on getting it, September. I had that in September. I got the flu, as you know, in December. Well, apparently it stopped it getting any worse. And you know, it can send you to the box, that one, the flu. So if you get the opportunity of having the flu injection, yeah, you might get the flu, but apparently, according to them, it stops it getting any worse. There are people who won't have any injections. It's up to them. Up to you. You know what you do. What you do with your life. I take the advice of the doctors. Thank you very much. Especially when you know that they've kept you alive for this long. Anyway, that's Captain Scarlet there. Mary, oh, she got the same birthday as me. Mary, I must sing to you immediately, my love. Just a moment, let me get my music ready. And as luck would have it, it is one of those pieces of music that has no copyright on it. Thank you very much, so we can play it. Let's, where are you now? Oh, no, that's the wrong one. Hang on, what am I looking in? Oh, wrong. I'm looking in the wrong place. 1 minute. Are you, I wonder how old you are. Oh, you're younger than me, Mary. There we are. There it is. Right, you ready, Mary? Ready? Ready? Oh, I can't drag it in there. There it goes. Here it comes, Mary. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Mary. Happy birthday to you. There we are. Mary's 58 on Thursday. So happy birthday for Thursday, the 5th of February. And she also says happy birthday to you on Thursday as well. I should be 63 on Thursday. Love watching your show and the Butlers and family. And that's Mary from Farnborough, which is not, I think, Farnborough near me. I think you're probably near me. Farnborough near me here. Thank you very much, Mary. Some additional thoughts here from Matt Martins, who's in Canada, where it gets minus 40, minus 50 degrees. On my last email, I meant to offer a suggestion I had for upcoming videos. I feel like, based on the incredible amount of positive comments concerning Sharon when she appears on your videos, that it would make sense for you to collaborate with Butler's Empire on upcoming travel with them. Actually, Miss Sister said, why don't you come on holiday with us? So, yeah, maybe I will. Maybe I will. I do quite... You see, the thing is, when you're on your own... and I discovered this in Fuerteventura. I'm still trying to say that right. Yeah, I know. And... It's the first time I'd been on holiday. Well, I went to California on my own. Actually, it was then I discovered when you're walking along with a camera and there's someone else, you have to be concerned for them as well. Yeah. When you're on your own, I'm just talking to you. And I was fully aware, as I've got this camera, I might as well do a little video. And I'm walking along. I felt very comfortable talking to you. Very, very comfortable. Very comfortable. And that's the difference. Now, when me and my sister go out, she generally is doing a video, and I do a video. And probably you, I don't know if that one of hers been up yet, of us going to visit the bed shop. My one has. I don't know if her one has, because they tend to do a few sometimes in advance, and they just release them gradually, which is a great way of doing it. I tend to do one, and up it goes as soon as possible, you know. If I can't get it up for 5:30, then it'll be held over to the next day. But I don't kind of have a stack of them waiting to go. So you might not have seen hers yet, but it will probably be very different to me, because she will walk that way and I'll walk that way, and she'll be talking to you something different. So even though we're doing the same thing, the two are very different, you know, and you can watch them both, if you see what I mean. So I don't know. Imagine this. You're with them on an upcoming trip to Florida, and you show them how to have a proper time in the USA. I could see another popular option being you taking, along with the Butler's Empire, on one of their adventures to the Canary Islands, where you could incorporate not only with them, but have people like Nina and Rick involved in future videos based on the love that the viewers have for all of you. These wonderful people would say that would be incredible. Yes, Martin, thank you. On a separate topic, I keep meaning to ask if you keep in touch with Ross Patzelt. I recall absolutely loving some of the banter back and forth that you would have. Yes, of course. Well, he's on after me in the mornings. I do Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. He does Monday, Tuesday, Thursday. Okay? But I'm not on Tuesday, Wednesday this week. I'm only on tomorrow. So I don't know what the time is where you are, Matthew, but at 9 o'clock in the morning, tomorrow morning, I'll be doing my show. Okay, there it is there. It's on reachonair.com. Okay, reachonair.com. And that's between 9 a.m. and 10 a.m. It's only for an hour. And then after me is Ross Patzelt. Okay? And he'll be doing 10 till 11. So, yes, yeah, we talk to each other a lot. Not on the phone, just generally with the bands are going on there, Matt. So maybe you didn't know that there. So, okay. Mary says, thank you so much for the happy birthday. We are in Farnborough, Hampshire, which is not too far from you. Yeah, you're very right there. Okay. Big G, Uncle, you sure? I think of you as my fairy godmother. I'll be honest with you. I am too fat to be able to be a fairy on the top of a Christmas tree. It's one of the things I don't seem to be able to. I don't think it's ever going to happen. Is it on my bucket list? Well, maybe. I just think the entire tree would collapse because of my fat bum. I can't get on the top of that Christmas tree. The reason I got into radio is because of you, so the listeners know who to blame now. Yeah, well, I'm sure the complaints will come shortly. Dear me. Well, not that you're on the same station as me. After all that help, you deserted us. Deserted us. That's that word again that I remember I mentioned some time ago, called loyalty. Very hurtful. Never mind. He went to another station. Couldn't get the hours, apparently. So the listeners know who to blame now. Thank you, Big G. Look forward to seeing you on Friday or Saturday. George Bonder's been with the show now for 4 years. Gosh. Liver Sausage Larry. Harry Worth. Yes, the window with the leg. The window with the leg. And he used to do that, didn't he? In a window, so you could see like both. It was like a reflection of himself. Harry Worth, Thames Television, I believe. Thank you. Yes, that's the one. That's the one there. Anyway, back to that then. Do not watch Captain Scarlet. Very dangerous. Now, we're not going to get through many of these things in the subject list, are we, today? I've got some early birthday presents. You mind if I show them to you? Lovely, kind people have either brought into the pub some birthday presents for me. First of all, I've got my nephew Gary and his family Stacey from Gary and Stacey Vlogs. Oh, I've got to put that in there now. Hang on. Martin's told me to mention people in the listing thing. Gary. Gary and Stacey Vlogs, they got me some presents, and she gave me this great big bag. And it's things that I like. Now, first of all, in that bag was a very large bag of fudge. Sadly, that is now in the living room. And is not such a large bag now. It's my... fudge. Don't you like... Only vanilla fudge. I don't like any fudge. Rum and raisin. Chocolate fudge is vile. Oh, it's horrible stuff. Vanilla fudge is really the only one I like. So there's a big bag of that downstairs. I've also got some little teas. Little different teas here. What do we got here? English Teas has put together 6 of the finest teas of England. English tea in a pack designed to commemorate the traditions of England. Yes. Land of hope and glory. Don't see the Labour Party singing that one, do you? Da 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 da. That one. Yeah, yeah. I vow to thee, my country. Oh, so we've got that there. We've got tea. We got... Now, I like Jaffa cakes, but I particularly like hot honey Jaffa cakes. They give you a little bit of a kick at the back of your throat after you've had a couple of those. Hot honey Jaffa cakes. Not just 1 box, 2 boxes. Shall I take them to the hotel? Because I'm going to stay at a hotel for the next 2 nights after tonight. What else have we got? Oh, Maltesers. Thank you very much. My God, I'm going to be as fat as a house if I eat all these. Oh, yes. Oh, hand-cooked mature. Oh, from Amazon. Oh, that's interesting. Mature cheddar and red onion crisps. Thank you very much. Oh, we got cards here. Have I opened the card? Oh, yes, I have got the fudge. I hope my nephew's not watched and was quite full up earlier, but I did restrict myself. I didn't have more than 15 pieces. Oh, hang on. One's come out of the bag. Oh. Isn't that lovely? Do you like fudge? Only thing is, like some of the supermarkets, I think it's Tesco's, and they have, you know, those, I don't know what they're like little plastic things, and they've got all these different sweets in. Fudge, them space things, gummy bears, all sorts of stuff in there. And they and the fudge, and it's got that scoop in it, and you can't get the damn thing out. The scoop won't go under the big square tubes of thing. But the fudge in there is a bit processed, if you see what I mean. You get some lovely fudge, you know, homemade fudge shops at seasides and places like that. If I remember rightly, there was one in... Was it Whip? Was a place in Yorkshire somewhere? Lovely little place it is. Can't think what it's called now. There's a harbour with boats and you can go on a boat ride. I went on a boat ride there with great niece Evie and great nephew Harry. Can't think of the name of the place. And there's a steam engine there as well. You can get on a steam engine and go to that place where they did Heartbreak. Remember Heartbreak? Heartbreak. La da 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 da. Was it Whitby? Could it be Whitby? Anyone know where I'm talking about? Hang on, look. I'll tell you. Yorkshire coastal towns. Yorkshire place of Yorkshire, visit Yorkshire. I mean, I don't think there's a beach there, to be honest. I'm sure there's not a beach there. I'm not going to find this, am I? I just can't remember where it was now. Heartbeat. I beg your pardon, George. That's right. Heartbeat. It was called, wasn't it? Can't think what it was called now. Well, that's a nice place. And they had a fudge place there, where they make all the fudge and all these different flavours. Oh, it was lovely. The stuff in Tesco's is a bit processed. Anyway, they sent me a card as well. Happy birthday, Uncle Chris. Yeah, it's all signed by Gary and Stacey. And there's another one here. I didn't spot this one. I haven't opened this one yet. I think that's from the children. This will be from the children. Oh. Well, that's nice, isn't it? I always give him a tenner. To Uncle Chris, happy 67th birthday. Now, that won't be them writing that. That'd be my nephew telling them to write that. Happy 67th birthday. Have a good day. Love, Evie and Olivia. Olivia was their little girl. They lost her at 7 years old. She was a very, very sick little girl. I think that's coming. Is it coming up to 3 years, or it's 3 years ago now? And to Uncle Chris, happy 67th birthday. Hope you have a good day. Love you lots, from Harry and Charlie. So that's nice. There we are. Nice to get cards from kids in it. I love that. Has anyone worked out what that place was in Yorkshire on the coast? The Royal was filmed up there too. Had Wendy Craig playing the Ward's sister, Simon. Thank you very much. Heartbeat was the one there. Yeah, that's the one. That's the one. But I cannot. I'm trying to remember. Trying to remember the name of the seaside place there. All I always remember, there was lots of chip shops, lots of ice cream shops, and lots of older people there with dogs walking along past the harbour. And you go over a bridge and up a really quite steep hill, and the fudge shop is up there somewhere. Anyone know where that is? Is it Whitby, or is Whitby? It is Whitby. Oh, hello, Gary. There's nephew Gary there now. Hello, Gary. Whitby. Yeah, it is Whitby. Lovely place. If you're an older person, 60 plus, 50 plus, okay? Highly recommended to go to Whitby. You'll love it. Go on the train. I seem to remember it being a little bit pricey to go on the steam train. Oh, yes. Woo, woo. It's like the railway children. Daddy, my daddy. And all the steam comes out. Well, you don't see that, unfortunately. But it is a lovely place. I think I've been there twice, actually, now. And when we were there, it was hilarious. We had ice cream. It was either chips or ice creams. Oh, no, 2 occasions. The last time I was up there, I was walking along with this ice cream, and this seagull swooped, boys. It swooped down onto my ice cream and took a great big peck out of it. Well, I weren't going to eat that after that, was it then? Great big fat things they are, these seagulls. Enormous. Awful. That wasn't the best one. The best one was when my nephew's wife was there. And I was with my nephew. I think Olivia was there at the time. Yeah, Olivia was there. Harry and Evie. And we're walking along and we're eating chips. And this seagull landed on my nephew's wife Stacey's shoulder. She screamed her head off. I haven't laughed so much for years. I'm sorry, I found that very funny. Would you find something like that funny, maybe? Denise, do you have an Amazon wish list? I don't know what that is. I know they have YouTube wish lists, don't they? Some people have YouTube wish lists. I don't know what an Amazon wish list is there, Denise. I'm guessing it's like a YouTube wish list. And if you wanted to send me something, Denise, thank you very much for your kind offer. I would feel guilty. I know this sounds stupid, and I've always been like this. When people give compliments and things like that, I find that, I know it's ridiculous, really. Oh, Chris, thanks ever so much for playing the organ. You were very good today. Oh, thank you. I get embarrassed. I don't know why. I should just accept it. But thank you very much. No, I don't have an Amazon wish list or a YouTube wish list or anything. Just the fact that you're there and you say, like, thank you for the show, that's enough for me. That's enough for me. But thank you very, very much, Denise. I know what I realise what you're saying now. Thank you very much. Lisa B says, have a great birthday from Lisa. What I'm doing is going to a hotel I'm going to a place called Coworth Park in Ascot. I got it at a really good price. What with it being February, literally half the price of what it is normally. So instead of going one night, I'm going 2 nights. They've got a nice spa there. I don't have treatments. So I can't be doing all that on your face and all that business. I don't do anything like that. But they've got the most lovely swimming pool there. And I should have a really nice room. On Tuesday afternoon, my very good friends Roy and Vera are turning up for afternoon tea there, so I've got that laid on for them. And tomorrow night, which I only arranged tonight because Coworth Park, they rang me, hello, we see we've got a booking, anything we can do for you, please just let us know. I said thank you. I put the phone down. I thought, do you know what, let's have a look at the restaurant, because I hadn't got anything for tomorrow night's dinner, obviously, because I'm going to be at the hotel. It's not a fully inclusive or anything else. So I went on the menu, and they got vegan burger in there. I thought, oh, do you know what, I think, and I rang up cousin Helen. She don't live too far from me. I said, do you fancy dinner tomorrow? Come and have a birthday dinner with me at the hotel. Well, what? I said, I know it's late. No, she's coming. So tomorrow night at 7 o'clock, cousin Helen's coming down the hotel, and we'll have a lovely meal, and then I can show her the nice room. Unfortunately, of course, being night time, I won't really be able to show her any of the grounds unless it's quite well lit up. I can't remember if it's lit up or not. It must be, mustn't it? Probably got lights along the little paths and things like that. And I will take you with us as well, okay? I don't know if cousin Helen would want to be on a camera or anything like that, but I will take you around the hotel as much as I can without getting in anyone's face. And if there's no one in the spa, you will die when you see this swimming pool, and it's lovely and warm in there. You could just lay there and relax, which is something I don't do much of at all. I find it difficult to relax. Maybe like one or two of you are the same there. All right, let me show you another couple of my presents. This has come from my sister. It arrived yesterday. Now, who saw her making the soup? Was that the last video? Either last video or the one before. Did you see my sister making vegetable soup? And I have to tell you, it was delicious. It was delicious. If you missed it, she got this pressure cooker thing. 9 minutes. How is it 9 minutes? I mean, I've got a slow cooker, so I think I can probably do the same, albeit put it on overnight, you know, the sort of thing. And she had in there carrots, onions, potatoes, Brussels sprouts. She had some pepper in there, I think, and some salt. And I think that was it. I can't remember if there was anything else in there, but it was delicious. And of course, in this day of age of so many chemicals in our foods, I mean, look, let me just pick up this bag of. These are my favourite crisps. These come from Marks and Spencer, £1.50. Mind you, I've got another video to do. I accidentally, now you remember last week, I accidentally picked up sourdough bread and was horrified to get to the till and find it was £4.20. That being said, it's delicious. I did the same thing. I went into the Marks and Spencer's on Friday night because I was off Friday. I was playing the organ at church. The headmistress of our local Catholic primary school, St Joseph's, has left. So they wanted to do a special mass for her. And I discovered she wasn't that old, so I think she might have something wrong maybe, and I hope not, or if she is, hope she recovers. But she's retired. So I did that, and then after that I went to Marks and Spencer's. Well, I saw these crisps, olive oil crisps. And I remember reading somewhere, olive oil crisps are actually quite good for you. So I picked up this bag of olive oil crisps. Got to the till. £3.80. It's about that size. £3.80. One bag of crisps. And I was in the car and I thought, why didn't you just put them back? Because I'm at the till and it would have been so much effort to walk the 5 steps from the till back to the crisp section. And it was funny, I think it was this morning, because I haven't eaten them yet. This morning, I thought, well, there's a video there to do, isn't there? Perhaps I can get a couple of friends round or something like that, and we'll have some normal crisps, Walker's crisps or something like that, Tesco's crisps, Aldi crisps, and the Marks and Spencer's olive oil crisps. They're ready salted ones, so I've got to make sure I've got all ready salted one. Put them in bowls and not tell anyone which is which and see which one comes out the best. I feel like one of those cats, you know, on the kitty cat adverts years ago. When I put these bowls of food down in front of the cats, and whichever one, and of course it was always the kitty cat one that they preferred, wasn't it? You know what I mean? And there was a good sketch. Who remembers the goodies? Goodies, goody goody gum bum. There was a good sketch in that where they had these cats, and it was cat food, like, I don't know, meow meow cat food in one of the bowls, and they had broken glass, nails, stones and something else. Which one do you prefer? And they put the cat down. It goes around sniffing at the nails, and this broom comes along and pushes it down to the proper cat food. Do you remember that sketch? Anyway, look, so here's my favourite crisp. Now, what have these got in them then? Here we are. Potato, okay. Vegetable oil, sunflower rapeseed, okay. Dried yeast extract, oh, okay. Sugar, yeah, fair enough. Dried yeast, okay. Salt. Not good to have too much salt, and my God, there must be some in here. Rice flour. Natural flavouring, yeah, but what is that? What is the natural flavouring? What is that? Dried honey, smoked salt, acid, citric acid, natural colour, paprika extract, ground bay, and ground cloves. So actually, reading that, to be honest, that's not too bad. That's not too bad at all. I don't think there's much on there that I have a problem with. Are the Aldi crisps the same? Blimey, the writing's even smaller. Oh, here we go. I'm going to have to put a light on this. I can't see the damn thing at all. 1 minute. How are we doing? Oh, blimey, it's 7:45, isn't it? Gone quick tonight, isn't it? Here we are, the Aldi crisps. Right, so we've got potato, vegetable oil, yep, same. Salt and vinegar flavouring. Here we go. Salt and vinegar flavouring. That is maltodextrin, salt, sugar, acid citric, acid rice flour, potassium chloride. Oh, what's that? That don't sound good. So you see that's got stuff in there, and I don't know a couple of those things. But to be honest, those 2 bags of crisps don't sound that bad to me for ingredients. You pick up some of these boxes of stuff. What on earth is that? Well, of course, my sister's vegetable soup. None of that in there. And it was delicious. So she said, have you got a machine or whatever? And I'm like, oh, I'm not sure. So anyway, I looked in the kitchen. I think it was Friday morning. I said, no, I thought I might have had a twirly thing, you know, a chopper thing up, or whatever it's called. And I said, no, I haven't got one. So she then ordered me one for my birthday, and here it is. A Magic Bullet. Oh, God. A Magic Bullet blender. There it is. Perfect. Do you know, Amazon delivered it like this. No box. I don't mind that, really. I'm okay with that, but I thought it was a bit strange not having it in a box. Magic Bullet blender. Energising smoothies, sweet desserts, multi-serving soups, and festive frozen drink. I don't know why it says festive frozen. Did this come out at Christmas or something like that, did it? Anyway, so hopefully I'm going to make my own soups now with proper vegetables from the shop, chopped up. You know, first of all, I think you cook them first and then put them in that. Or doesn't it matter? Does it make any difference? Or does that make any... Would that make any difference if you chop them up first or after? So, do you cook the vegetables first? Yeah, that's what she does. She cooks the vegetables first and then puts the hot soup into that machine, chopped up into tiny pieces. I mean, as small as you want. I don't think she goes all the way, and she leaves like the little bits in there, which I found quite nice, especially with a nice hunk of Marks and Spencer's £4.20 sourdough bread. Yeah. Or can you just chop them up before? What would it make any difference, I wonder? So there we are. Thank you very much, sis, for that. She may be watching. By the way, talking of Butler's Empire and my sister and brother-in-law, they are on at 8 o'clock, okay? If at 8 o'clock, and if you don't know about them, they do. They're not live like I am now with you. I am actually sitting here at 10 to 8 on a Sunday talking to you. They have a recorded show. It will go on at 8 o'clock, but they are in the chat box and they can talk to you. If you talk to them, they will answer back to you, okay? On the text message, on the chat boxing. That I'm not in the chat box, okay? I know some of you, a lot of you are in the chat box. I'm not in the chat box because it's just too busy for me to be able to extract the messages for me, which is why I ask you to text in or use the email, all right there? Annie and John are there. Hello, Annie and John. Excuse me. A little burp might have come out. Sorry about that. Annie and John, you don't get that from Angela Rippon, do you? Burps coming out. Who's the blonde lady on BBC News? Is it Is it Martine McClutchan? No, she's a singer, isn't she? Blonde lady, BBC News. Martine, BBC News. What's her name? I quite like her. Martine Croxall. She took the BBC to court. She did because I think they got rid of her. And she was convinced it was because of her age. She took them to court, I believe. I believe this is the story. I might be wrong. I'm sure she took them to court and won. That's why she's back on there. I like her. Martine Croxall, BBC News. Yeah, she's great, she is. George, if you cooked it first, Chris, it will be softer. They're doing it before, if you know what I mean. I don't know, really. Thank you, Gary. Has enjoyed the live today. Yeah, I'm not sure if it makes any difference if you chop the stuff up first or just do it after. Phil's there. Hello, Phil. Evening to you, Phil. Love your show. A bit random. Can you remember the Banana Splits theme song? Oh, Phil, come on, mate. La 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 la. 1 banana, 2 banana, 3 banana, 4. That one. We used to love that on a Saturday morning. That one and. Get it all, get it all, get it all, we're the double-deckers. When I mention some of this stuff, thank you very much for your message. Oh, I've just closed the blooming thing down, haven't I? Thank you, Phil. So, yes, absolutely do I remember the Banana Slits theme song. Yes. When I mention some of these things to the kids at the karaoke, they have no idea what I'm talking about. They don't even know what London Weekend Television is. What's that? Or Thames Television. They don't know what it is. Thames, what's that? Don't know what that is. Well, it's 21 years ago. Can you believe that? There are people walking around now who were not alive when Thames Television was on the air. I know. Come on, tell me. You were watching Benny Hill. You blinked and now you're sitting there. How many years have passed? 30? 35? You just blinked, didn't you? I'm going to blink again now. Oh, my God, I'm 97. Hopefully I'll still be here doing these shows for you because I enjoy it. I wouldn't be here if I didn't enjoy it. Can't lie to you. One more lot of presents here. This comes from Jason's son. He comes to the karaoke and he gave me these last night. I have no idea what's in here. Okay, I told him I wouldn't open it until the show on my birthday. Jason is Chinese and he's bought me Xing Yang Treasures. It's all Chinese writing on there because I've been looking at China on TikTok and YouTube. Lots of people doing videos of their visit, and I am amazed at the technology there. Absolutely amazed at the cities that they've built there. Everything runs perfectly all the time. Paying for stuff, everything is on your mobile phone. Travel, payments, everything. Anyway, it looks like he's actually made me something. And he told me to keep these in the fridge. And they've been out of the fridge now for 2 hours. So shall we just... Oh, it smells nice, I must say. Little balls of things these are. Oh, my God, I hope they're not sheep's testicles or something like that. We don't eat dead animals, my love. I'm a vegetarian. Let's have a little look here. Oh, they're chocolate. Oh, look at those. Chocolate things with a nutty flavour on there. Thank you very much, Jason. They look nice, don't they? I wish I had a knife now. I'm not going to eat one now because I made the mistake about half an hour ago of eating a piece of fudge and I'm still having the trouble with the dripping coming out of my mouth here. So thank you, Jason, if you're still there. I think you're probably still there. Thank you very much. Oh, there he is, Jason. I just used the bag. I made the food inside. Thank you very much, Jason. I shall enjoy those probably tomorrow, I would imagine, in the afternoon, 1 or 2 of them. Can I ask, how long do they last? Because they're going to go back in the fridge now, literally, as soon as I've finished. Or I might have one tonight when I come back from gym, actually. You know. I mean, I do go in there to do. It's nothing big I do in there. You know, it's quite lightweights and things like that. I mean, I might not get on the machines tonight at all. You know, probably. You know, as always happens, some fit lad will spot me and come over and start chatting me up. You know, it's just that you've either got it or you haven't. Do you know what I mean, ladies? Been going there 3 years. It's never happened. Oh, Jason says they can last a year. Blimey, as long as that. They've got... Oh, here we are. It tells us. It's triple chocolate sesame walnut bite. I knew I could smell nuts. I knew I could smell nuts. It's walnuts. Yeah, I know the smell now. No sugar, maple syrup. In the freezer. Okay. Thank you very much. In the freezer. Thank you very much. Stu and Sarah have enjoyed the show this morning as well there. What are you at? 5 to... I think we're going to have to wrap up now, boys and girls. It's time. It's time. Okay, thank you very much for joining us. I think I'm with you next Sunday. Let me have a look. Why have I got to go hospital? Oh, to do my bloods. Oh, it's a week after. Hang on. EM. Yeah, next Sunday is fine. So I'll be with you again next Sunday at 6 o'clock for another one of these little chit chats. Thank you very much for joining in and all your messages as well. It's great to have you along and us sharing little bits of my sad, lonely, pathetic life with you. Tomorrow morning, there you go, I'll be doing my little radio show. If you just type into your address thing, reachonair.com. Okay, it's all one word, reachonair.com. Okay, tomorrow morning, 9 o'clock, there is a listen button there. Just click on the listen button and it will start playing. And you can also send me messages via that button as well on there. Now, you are able to watch the show, but not on YouTube. YouTube have fairly strict copyright issue type things on there, so we can't use it. However, there is a service called Twitch. It's very, very much like YouTube, and they don't seem to have the copyright problems that I would have on YouTube. So I do stream the show on Twitch, okay? You can download that as an app. It's free of charge, TWITCH. Download that completely free of charge. Set up your free account, all right? And then just look for me, my username on there. It's the same as the YouTube username. Chris Reardon UK, all one word, Chris Reardon UK, and then you can watch the show tomorrow. We usually cock off around about 8:45, where you'll see exactly what you're seeing now, a clock on there, and then just after 9 o'clock, I come on a bigger picture, and we do the show. Now, what's the format of the show? There's a lot of competition. We have competitions on there. There's no prizes, okay? It's no prizes, just for fun. So we have a couple of competitions. We usually have we vote on a song. I ask you to give a score out of 10 for a particular song. And the music is mainly new dance music. Okay, might be a little bit too much. But if you were a raver in the 90s, as indeed I was very, very naughty in the 90s. If you were a raver in the 90s and you were out to raves, I think you probably like the music that I play. And then we do have a little ABBA song as well towards the end. All right, so that's tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock. And I do usually do that Monday to Friday, but I'm not on Tuesday and Wednesdays this week because I'm going to be staying at Coworth Park. And I'll have the camera with me and I'll take you along with me as well there. All right, Jason says also has got peanut butter as one of the ingredients. Thank you very much, Jason. And Shania thanking us for the show. Okay, have a nice night. In 1 minute's time, if you type into your address bar Butler's Empire, you can join them for their premiere. Okay, they'll be in the chat box and available to talk to you as well. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday and thanks for being with me. Bye-bye now.